G'day folks, welcome to Sport Fishing on the Fly on the Bench. Today I'm going to tie you up the Firetail Blob. The Firetail Blob is a pattern that I designed several years ago. It works excellent in the lakes around BC here, especially in the fall, so make sure you have some ready in your box. Make sure you have these materials ready before you tie the fly. For a hook I'm using a Partridge of Redditch size 10 and it's a grub hook. For the tail I'm using orange marabou, hot orange marabou. The thread is also hot orange. And for the body I'm using F&F jelly in atomic yellow. So I've gone ahead and laid a base layer of thread down of my orange thread. Next I'm going to take my orange marabou feather and just peel off part of one side. And then I'm going to shorten it with my scissors. Oh, scissors are tied up in my camera. There we go. So you just snip it off, tie it down. This fly has a big long tail on it, but I leave the tail long, and then when I get to the lake, I shorten it if I need to. So the tail is about shank length, like so. Next, take your F&F jelly, and I'm just going to peel a little bit off to expose the string. Tie it in at the tail. This fly does not have a bead on it, but you can add a bead to hang it. I don't, but it does work, I've heard. Next, begin wrapping your F&F jelly just up the hook. It does help if you moisten this material somewhat. I've given it just a little bit of water. And I didn't go all the way to the eye of the hook either. Don't do that or you won't be able to tie in your little orange head. Just out to there. Tie that off. There's a few wraps in front. Now you can clip your excess off, like so. And I'm just going to moisten my fingers and bring it back and begin to build a little orange head on there. Like so. Once you get your orange head built, you can whip finish. Very easy fly to tie, very effective, especially in the fall. I've heard it does work in the spring as well. But late fall, this fly, you can't beat it in some of the, some of the lakes around BC here. I'm just going to give it another whip finish. I sort of screwed that one up. So you can apply a little head cement of your choice, and that's it, the Firetail Blob, the original. Make sure you give that a try. Thanks for joining me on this edition of On the Bench. Take care everyone, conserve the waters and tight lines.